but what if I'm wrong? I was really intrigued just by the title, and so by what if I'm wrong, I'm already intrigued and anxious for a speech, and then when I knew it was one of two parts, that built it a little more for me. I felt like my biggest takeaway from this, or what I liked about it the most, my first impression, I felt like it was a very good attention-getting speech. This is one of those speeches that even the tougher audience, you could reel them in. I really liked the opening story. I thought it was funny, and you just had a kind of a commanding tone right off the bat. So I felt like with your tone being a little bit louder, it really brought us in. The other things I liked, and to back up that point, the board, I thought you did really good with the board. You kept coming back to it. Like you explained it with the board, and it was large, so everyone could see it, but then you went back to it several times. And so as you like explained it, you re-explained it, you explained it again. So I think everyone was reeled in. And then when you had the game at the end, the questions, the three simple questions, I think I was 100% into the story, and you had my complete attention between the story, the board, and the questions you're having us filled out. I think someone's phone could have went off, you wouldn't have lost me at all. And so it's a really good one for a tough crowd or people you're trying to sell, rather this is. I feel like this is one of those speeches that it's one of those that's going to make you more aware. And so as I was going through the questions, by the time I got to the third question, I realized I was starting to think more about it. Like, I need to change the way I think about things. And so I feel like that's what I took away the most of it. That the value or price, I think normally my answer would be value. But being a business owner and being more aware about money, it's changed the price. And so I put B. But as I went through the rest of them, I definitely know my agent for my renter's insurance, my car insurance, because it's from my hometown. I've known her forever. I probably pay twice as much as I would up here, but I've never changed my person because I'm loyal that way. And so I think a lot of people, if you go through these questions, you're going to get through the end of it and you're going to start to think, why in the world have I not? And so it's a very good selling technique question. And so the one thing I think you could do better, since this is a two-part speech, you have more time. I think there could have been a little bit more of a story, like example, client example that you know from history from these three questions. As you go through the board, I think you could have explained, most people do this, or could have added a little bit more spice to that to make it even more powerful. But I thought it was a great speech, and you had my complete attention, and I think I learned something and made me kind of think more as it went on. So great job. I look forward to the next part.